Good morning, everyone. This is Eleni and Rocky here on our second book review, as Mr. Drinkwater knows, and we are going to be reviewing The Hearth and the Salamander. So I'm just going to go by each kind of bullet, answer the question, and we'll see where it goes. So the first question is my personal reaction to the text. I love it. I love the book. This isn't my usual reading choice, I would say. I don't really go down this road very much, but I absolutely love it. I can't put it down. And I don't think it's the what the book is about per se, but more of the style of writing that I like a lot. It just really pulls me in, and it makes me seem attached to it. I love the descriptions that he offers, and the style of writing is beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of talking, but there isn't too much talking. And then, like, when he gets into descriptions, they're long paragraphs, and it really sets the stage up for what he's doing. And it can be confusing at times, and that's why I sometimes have to go back and reread. But I do enjoy that because it gets the full effect for me. And one part that the description I love, it was on page 29, and then Clarisse was gone. He didn't know what there was about the afternoon, but it was not seeing her somewhere in the world. The lawn was empty, the trees empty, the street empty, and while at first he did not even know he missed her or was even looking for her, the fact was that by the time he reached the subway, there were vague stirrings of dis-ease in him. Something was the matter. His routine had been disturbed. A simple routine, true, established in a short few days, and yet he almost turned back to make the walk again, to give her time to appear. He was certain if he tried the same routine, everything would work out fine. But it was late, and the arrival of his train put a stop to his plan. So that's kind of describing why I like the book so much. His descriptions, like, the lawn was empty, the trees were empty, and it's really just beautiful writing, and I absolutely adore it. Sorry, my computer was turning off. So another part that I did enjoy in the book is his relationship with Clarisse. And one line that I can never forget is when she goes, it's on page 21, "You're peculiar yourself, Mr. Montag. Sometimes I even forget you're a fireman. Now may I make you angry again?" I love the relationship between her and Montag, and that's another reason why I love the book so much. It's just so cute. She kind of keeps it on his toes 24/7. And I mean, at the end of this chapter, we believe, I don't want to spoil it, but we believe she's dead. So hopefully she's not, because I love the relationship between them, and I want to see that grow some more. Now, quintessential questions of Mr. Drinkwater. Okay, the one I'm going to talk about is, what does the future presented in the narrative tell us about the anxieties of the time during which the text was written? So, this book was written right after World War II, and that was, so Hitler's now probably dead after he wrote this book, but Hitler went on a rampage of burning books, and this relates to this book because firemen do the opposite of what firemen do today. Instead of putting out fires, they start fires where books are located and where bad people are. It touches on the anxiousness of having this other world of books being taken away. Because, I mean, if you're a true reader and you absolutely love reading, you'll understand that books is an escape, and they're awesome. They're just beautiful written thoughts of other people that you can get into. That you're seeing another person's mind and the way they think. And that's awesome. And, I mean, for a book to be burned, it makes my soul feel scared. Very scared. I mean, I don't even let my sister touch my books because I'm weird. And I don't like her touching my books. So I think that answers that question. Hopefully that is good. Oh goodness, 4 minutes, sorry. So one dystopian staples. Now, all three of them that you listed, common elements, typical protagonists, and dystopian controls, I believe that throughout this whole book, the staples will touch upon every single one of them. But as of right now, the one that's standing out to me the most is dystopian controls. Because that part with, I don't really know how to say his name. I think it's Beatty, Captain Beatty. When he comes in and Montag's sick, and he gives them a whole lecture of their history and everything, he's pretty much brainwashed, you know? And this whole, what's the word I wanted to use? Totalitarian control sort of thing. You know, the higher level, they just preach what they want the people to hear, and the people will follow through with that. So that's what I think is standing out to me right now, because everyone's kind of like brainwashed, except for Clarice. Clarice has in her own little world. But I definitely think the dystopian control, because everybody, like Mildred, sorry, she, you know, and her life is about entertainment. You know, just watching programs all day, listening to her seashells. She's not interested in anything but the things that will make her happy. So, next one. Sorry. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and then one other part is that I'm kind of like, I'm interested to see how the Hound makes its way throughout the story. Because right now it's just kind of, it doesn't like Montag, so I'm wondering if that's going to be a bigger part of this book, because Montag is kind of making that transition to thinking on his own. So I'm wondering if this Hound is going to have a bigger part in this book and kind of figure out Montag's motives. So that's just one question that I'm kind of thinking about while I'm reading. And that brings an end to me and Rocky's book review of Fahrenheit 451, The Hearth and the Salamander. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, and bye. Bye. Say bye.